Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to look at the world record made by Monsterio with Vz.55. Skill, what do you mean world record? Well, I am speaking about the damage dealt in one battle, and this is going to be quite a game. Also, extremely weird thing which I noticed, I would guess this gentleman is old school player of the World of Tanks, because this is so weird to have the extra rations on the number 5 key and it appears on the 6th key. This is absolutely ridiculous. Says Skill, who is having the extra rations on the 4 key. What do I mean by saying this? This is not the most efficient way to play, but I do not play the most efficient play myself. And what you are going to see here, fellas, you are going to see Vz.55 playing in pretty much the best position, at least in my humble opinion, over there. Why so? Because this is a hold down, and from this hold down you can literally farm everyone with a humongous smile on your face. Obviously, speaking about this gentleman, he is a strong player. He is probably one of the best players in the World of Tanks, and he is strong. He knows what he is doing. In other words, he is very, very experienced. One thing which I really want to tell you, in order to get the game result like this, you need to be extremely, extremely lucky. In other words, there is two things which needs to go aligned. Your team needs to be bad, an enemy team needs to be just tiny touch better than your team is, but not too much. And you are the one who is carrying your team up the balls to the sky. This is how you are getting result like this, and this is how you are getting the damage like this overall. Obviously, speaking about the ammunition loadout, it is full APCRs, but this is not a big surprise. The thing is, Vz.55, or in fact most of the auto-loader tanks, you must hit every single shot if you want to play for your full potential. And it is very, very simple. It is straightforward. If you are missing your shots with auto-loader, you are waiting 20 seconds in order to reload, speaking about this vehicle, and after that what to do. You are missing your shot, and what, your DPM is 500 or 1000 if you are doing that twice in a row. In other words, what I am trying to say, you need to hit pretty much every single shot with auto-loaders. It's just how it goes, it's just how it works. Meanwhile, while I was rambling, this gentleman managed to get 3,400 damage, and I can promise you that this is only a start. One more thing, speaking about this position, if it happened to be you came here and you are getting overrun, you can always hide here. Aka, you are going like this, and you are pretty much holding this line. This is very important thing to say, and I really want to highlight this one, right? It is super important. Meanwhile, he is taking his time to aim, and luckily he is hitting the shot. 4,000 damage in the first 3 minutes. Obviously, this gameplay, right, is pretty much punishing people who are making one or another mistake. And this is perfection overall, speaking about the high damage potential. Skill, what do you mean by saying this? Well, pay attention at this. There is wall of the heavy tanks in front of this gentleman, right? So he is just beating the living crap out of everyone. And on top of that, he has people who are playing in front, but the best part for Monsterio is his teammates are not penetrating the enemies, so pretty much he is the one who is farming the most, and he is the one who is punishing enemies for their mistakes. By the way, Vz.55, fellas, is the tank which is holding my damage record, right? And I can tell you one thing, this gentleman is going to look my score like I am a new player in the game, right? And we have done 11,000. So let's see how much this gentleman will be able to do. Couple of the beautiful shots into the mouse lower plate, very, very nice. And while I was rambling, he has 6,700 damage already. Nuts. One more thing to say, I believe we have some pessimists and who are thinking, Skill, listen, Skill. He is spamming the full gold. There is absolutely no skill involved. If I would load the gold, I would do better result than this gentleman did. And you know what? You are 100% correct. I invite you to load the gold and to make a damage record with this vehicle. I invite you to do so. In other words, this is very, very nice move. He knows he is not spotted when he is moving into this bush. Very, very, very smart mother trucker. Truly smart. He knows he's not going to get spotted, and look, he's not getting greedy. He just shot once, and after that he instantly escaped instead of waiting for those 2 seconds, right? Once again, you can see we are dealing not with a casual World of Tanks player. We can definitely see we are dealing with a strong World of Tanks player. And in the same time, he has 8,200 damage already. There is still 14,000 damage left in this game, so it is absolutely nuts. And you see he's taking his time to aim fully. Kaboom, a bit of the ammo rack. Beautiful. 9.3 thousand damage, and there is still plenty of things which he needs to do. And you know what is the funniest part of all this? His team is still losing. Fellas, his team is still losing. Absolutely nuts. Anyways, we are approaching 10,000 damage territory now. Lovely. Looking into all of this situation on the maxi map, his team is defending the base, so that is great. And look at this beauty. Greetings, Vz tourist. Actually, Vz managed to escape, but he is paying a humongous attention into the maxi map. He noticed instantly this Wafflecock playing here, and what that means when Wafflecock is playing here, well, that means it is unlucky for the Mr. Wafflecock. Shame he did not have a high explosive clip, because potential would be so much better in this kind of situation, but it is how it is. Usually it is not worth to shoot high explosives anyways, because the risk is way too high of failing the shot, if that makes sense. Meanwhile, Vz in the open field, how are you doing? 11.3 thousand damage. This is the moment when he beat my record with this vehicle, and he still has plenty of things to do. Now, this is a mistake from this gentleman's side. What is the mistake? Greediness. There is 2 tanks who never ever was spotted, which is Esterva, and it is Char Futur, right? So this is a bit of mistake. This is a bit of the greediness, if I can say so. And he's definitely realizing this. He's thinking, what the flying F I supposed to do? He is seeing... He's obviously noticing this object sitting behind. He's trying to escape from here, and this is exactly what Esterva and Char Futur was waiting for. So now he's down to one-shottable, and mistakes were made. And he could have been dead in a way in this situation already. But funny fact, I do not really think he's feeling too sad about this. I think at this point his heart started beating a bit quicker, and he is actually thinking how much more damage you can make. Because when you have 11,000, you are already, you know, a bit shaky in a way. Unless he is playing without damage shown, because some people are doing that as well, and they are just playing the game, right? Although I really doubt it. Anyways, situation is simple. 11,000 damage dealt, and he is... and he still has plenty of chances to do more. Plus, on top of that, if it is not enough, it is not victory. Imagine doing 11,000 damage and still losing the game on the paper. Although he is a good guy, you can see that he is informing his team about the sniper schnitzels here. And once again, look at this. He pinged into the map in this area, and he is saying, E3, stay, don't go for it. And yeah, very, very unfortunate. E3 should have known better. Well, E3 is dead. Hashtag never lucky. He is questioning his life choices, but I understand what he is doing in this kind of situation. He is just waiting until his team will give spots for people who are playing in the back, right? And let's get real, both of them never ever was spotted. What that basically means? That basically means they should have plenty of the hit points. And look at this beautiful aim at shot, very nice. After that was close call, but he managed to hit him and he managed to penetrate him. 12,255 damage dealt so far with Vz.55 and a lot of patience. I truly need to highlight this. This guy has a lot of patience. To play like 5 minutes or 6 minutes into this position and farm everyone, now sitting in this bush and beating the living crap out of everyone as well. And he's noticing he's getting spotted. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Centurion action shit is trying to flank him. And we have seen lately Centurion action shit can have pretty good game as well, if you know what I mean. Look at this beauty. Minus 500, minus another 500, 13.2 thousand damage. 13.2 thousand, and it's not victory. At this point, obviously, his mission is to beat the living crap out of the mouse or to escape a bit, and in the same time to deal with the Centurion action shit who is traveling somewhere through the middle, right? Obviously, he doesn't want to throw this battle for obvious reasons, plus on top of that, there is quite a bit of stuff which he still needs to do in this game. So he is retreating near the church, and he really wants to see from where Centurion action shit is coming, right? Will he come like this, or will he go from the base? He's getting spotted, and luckily for him, the Centurion action shit is a tourist. Luckily for him, Centurion action shit is a tourist, fellas. Absolutely amazing. By the way, sparkling unicorn fart was trying to hit him with standard high explosives. Well, that's fair, unicorn fart it is. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, one of a kind game. Looking into the score, he have done 13.8 thousand damage. He got first Mark of Excellence, Ace Wanker, Spartan Confederate, Steel Wall, High Caliber, Sniper, Schnitzel Medal. I mean, look at this madness. The second guy on the leaderboard did 4,000. Meanwhile, he did 3 times more. Well, 3.5 times more. Absolutely ridiculous and nuts. Now, speaking about the enemy team, Esterva had the time of his life, and Charfutur had time of his life. Both of those gentlemen were farming the heavy tanks, going in front of the mouse and so on, so they definitely enjoy themselves. Now, speaking about the profits, even with this gold spam, right, big repair kits, big med kits, whatnot, he managed to make 28,000 profits because he was aiming for his shots, right? And very important thing to say, skill, how do you know this is the best damage in the world of tanks with this vehicle, and how dare you to clickbait us? I do not. As you can see, according to the VOD replays site, the games which we are shared in this page, this is the biggest damage, DL 13.8 thousand, and the second best damage was 12.9 thousand. So here you go, just to show that straight and to highlight the things why it is a world record. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I hope you learned a thing or two speaking about the Seren Coast map, and I hope you are going to use this position yourself right there if you never ever used it. And remember, if you are getting pushed and you are playing in the north side, you can always escape here and you can be extremely annoying for the enemies. And for now, thank you very much for watching. I wish you a lovely Sunday and have a lovely day. Skill is out for today. Peace.